Good afternoon. I'm Shelley Rowan, Vice President Prevention and Service Delivery with WCB Nova Scotia. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Before we get started with the webcast this afternoon, I want to take a moment and say a few words. As you know, 2 weeks ago, WCB Nova Scotia marked a major milestone in our modernization when we launched our new core operating systems. Without a doubt, this is the most significant transformation our organization has ever taken on. And while we all know it's not uncommon to experience some challenges in a system transition of this size, we have had a few things that are taking longer than we had expected. And one of those is the availability of our new and improved MyAccount. I know that this delay can be impacting your business, and I am very sorry for that. I want to assure you that we're working hard to get this right and to ensure that we provide you with a better service experience when MyAccount does come back online. Given that delay, we wanted to make sure that we make the most of your time, the time that you plan to spend with us this afternoon. And since we aren't able to provide the tutorial on MyAccount as we had originally planned, Ian McDonald, one of our relationship managers, will instead provide an update on our new systems overall and highlight for you some key things that are important for you to know. And then we'll take a little time to answer your questions. I want to thank you for your continued patience and understanding as we go through this transition to create a modern WCB Nova Scotia, one that will better support our employers and workers, not only today, but for the years to come.
All right, thank you very much for that, Shelley. So I just want to reiterate what Shelley was speaking about. We truly appreciate your patience as we're working through some of the challenges that we've encountered recently, specifically related to the notifications in the document access in MyAccount. I really want to reinforce that we are making progress. We have people that are working around the clock to get this back up for you and the employer community. I am pleased to tell you that we expect it will be online next week. When we have a specific date, we will share it on our website, and if you have any contacts as a relationship manager or a workplace consultant, we will be sharing it through those channels as well. However, as planned, when MyAccount is back online, you will also receive a system-generated email to log back in. So, while I can't walk you through some of the new business features today, I do have some other updates to share. So, progress update. Our new core systems are operational. So these are the systems that we use to manage claims and make payments on a day-to-day basis. Those are operational. We're working to address the service delays in the new injury reports and other documents that are submitted by fax since the transition began. We have an entire team that's working on this right now, trying to get these documents into the system, and we are working through them as fast as we can. We've actually pulled in additional resources from other teams in order to support this team, in order to get this up and running as quickly as we can. Now, clearance. So while we're working through our system transition, many employers have expressed the need for more time to adapt to the digital clearance process that we are adopting. As we learn more in the early days of our implementation, we also want to ensure we consider all opportunities to improve this process. Following that, I am pleased to share with you that paper clearance letters will be extended until September 30th. So I just want to really reinforce that point. Paper clearance will be extended until September 30th. By early next week, if you are in good standing with the WCB, we are going to mail you your clearance letter, and that is going to be honored until the 30th of September. Now, in case there is a conflict between what our new system is saying as far as an organization's clearance and their paper clearance letter, the paper clearance letter is going to be what is honored. So the paper clearance letter is what we're going to go with until September 30th. Now, another thing that we've been working through. Reviewing access levels. Once the new MyAccount has launched, it will be important that your organization's employer administrator reviews access levels. By doing this, you will ensure everyone has the appropriate levels of access to the role, as some settings have changed a little bit. So this is one of the things that is changing compared to MyAccount that you're familiar with today. We know that some of you have received notifications about account or claim changes over the last week. We're taking the time to ensure that this function works properly in the future, and we really do appreciate your patience on this. We've got a lot of feedback from different employers. We are taking it seriously, and we are working on creating the best MyAccount experience for you going forward. A separate email will be sent to employer administrators as well with more detail in the coming days. So please be patient, and we will be getting more info to you as soon as we can. Now, we've also been getting a lot of questions about reporting. What do we do with MyAccount being down, and how do we report workplace injuries? So, what we're doing right now, what we're suggesting is you've got two options. You can either wait until our systems are back online to submit an injury report via MyAccount, or you can fax us the injury report at the number that is on the screen right now. That's 902-491-8001. And another question that we've been getting over and over is, well, what about the 5-day reporting time frame? We will not be having any late reporting fines during this period. We are waiving those because we understand that there is obviously a technological factor in reporting right now. So, right now, we're just going to take a break for a couple of minutes. We've had some people emailing in some questions to the email address at the bottom of the screen. If you have a question that you would like an answer to right now, please send an email to coresystemstraining@wcb.ns.ca, and we're going to come back in a couple of minutes and we're going to answer some of those questions live for you. And we're back. So we have two questions from the employer community out there that we're going to answer, and then we have a couple more slides to go through before we finish up here. So the first question is, can I start using MyAccount to manage clearance and subcontractors? Well, the answer to that is yes, when MyAccount comes back online. So when we do come back online next week, we will, you will have the ability to start using MyAccount to manage clearance and manage subcontractors if you wish. The paper clearance process will be extended to September 30th, but if you want to get a head start on getting your process in place for the change to digital, we would absolutely recommend doing that. Now, the second question is, with no clearance letters, are we supposed to check clearance on a weekly basis before we pay contractors? Well, the answer to that actually is no, because the system has the ability to notify you if one of your subcontractors has a change in clearance status. So if you add them to your subcontractor list in MyAccount and you enable notifications, you will get an email anytime their clearance status changes. So you don't have to go in and monitor yourself on a weekly basis. The system will actually do that for you. And that's one of the really nice enhancements that we're hoping is beneficial to the employer community out there. All right, so with that, there's just a couple more things that I want to go over. I want to talk about some resources that are available to you guys out there, and I want to talk about what our next steps are going to be. So I really do just want to thank everybody out there for your patience and for your understanding as we work to improve our online services. We do have support materials and resources available on our website under What's Changing for Employers, including a recording of our webcast from May 14th. As well, there are demo videos posted on claims data management, reporting payroll, and digital clearance. Also, when MyAccount does come back online, we will be posting another webinar, the one that we had originally scheduled for today, that is going to go into more detail about some of the other functions of MyAccount, including contractor clearance and claims data downloads. We also have a brand new support site for MyAccount, and you can access that by visiting support.wcb.ns.ca. If you click on Employers and find resource materials in a user-friendly, searchable website that captures everything in one easy-to-access place. So, that additional webcast that I had just mentioned, here are the different topics that we will be covering when this is posted after MyAccount becomes online again. Submitting payroll information, managing contractors, claims data download, and secure messaging. So these are some of the things that are changing from the MyAccount that a lot of you would be familiar with before. So I would really encourage you, when we do post this video, to set some time aside to go through it, because there is a lot of really good information in there for everybody out there. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email the address that you can see on your screen there. That's coresystemstraining@wcb.ns.ca. We will get back to you with an answer as soon as we can. I also want to thank you again for your patience and understanding. We're working as hard as we can to get my account back online, and it is going to be back online for you soon. Thanks, and have a good day.